Welcome to school. Today, we will be doing math. You there? What is your name?
My name is Charlie the Anteater Jr.
Shut up. That's one of the stupidest names I ever heard. From now on, you will be called Jerk. Anyways, Jerk, an elephant in the wild eats 9 pounds of food each day in 5 weeks. How many pounds of food does it need?
Hey. You don't ever call me a jerk. Anyways, the answer is 45.
So close, but the correct answer was 4.
No. 9 times 5 equals 45. You're thinking 9 minus 5. If you multiply 9 5 times, what number do you get?
54.
Potato Bowser, the 1 does not count. 9 times 1 equals 9.
That does it. For saying I'm false, you get detention for 19 hours. Go there now.
For crying out loud, why do you have to do this? Now you made Charlie the Anteater Jr. run out of the classroom in fear.
It's none of your business. Anyways, what is 6 cubed?
That's a piece of cake. The answer is 216.
So close, but the correct answer was 729.
I believe you're confused. You're thinking 729 because you're multiplying 3 6 times.
I don't care. You're going to detention for 20 hours.
For crying out loud, why did you have to send Apple Buddy Bro to detention?
Shut up. Anyways, Mango Buddy Bro, there are 18 toothbrushes divided into 0 dives. How many toothbrushes are there in each dive?
Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to solve this problem? When we divide something into 0 groups, it's a bit tricky. You might be thinking, wait, what even is 0 groups? Well, think about it like this. If you have a bunch of toys and you're putting them into boxes, but you don't actually make any boxes or groups, then you're not really dividing them into anything. That's kind of like what we're doing here with 0 dives. In this case, we can't really say how many toothbrushes are in each dive because there aren't any dives. We're not actually dividing the toothbrushes into groups.
That does it. For refusing to solve the problem, you have detention for 21 hours.
Potato Bowser, what is the meaning of this? You gave Mango Buddy Bro detention for 21 hours because he couldn't divide by 0.
It's none of your business. Anyways, Banana Buddy Bro, a gumball machine has 28 gumballs. Tom takes 11 gumballs from the gumball machine. Then, he eats 4 of the 11 gumballs and then decides to split the rest into 0 dives. How many gumballs are still in the machine and how many gumballs are there in each dive?
Well, Tom takes 11 gumballs from the machine. 28 minus 11 equals 17. That means there are 17 gumballs still in the machine. Then, Tom eats 4 of the 11 gumballs he took, so 11 minus 4 equals 7. Now, how am I going to solve the final part? Tom decides to split the remaining 7 gumballs into 0 dives. Remember, we discussed earlier that dividing into 0 groups is a bit tricky. In this case, we can't actually divide the 7 gumballs into groups because there are no groups.
That does it. Go to detention for 22 hours.
For heaven's sake, why did you send Banana Buddy Bro to detention for 22 hours? He was actually telling the truth. No one can divide by 0. As we discussed earlier, since there are no dives, we can't say how many gumballs are in each dive. The concept of dividing into 0 groups doesn't really apply here.
That does it. Go to detention for 23 hours.
No, I am not going to detention. When something is divided by nothing, it is undefined.
タバサテンプルトンは正しい。なぜ彼女に22時間の拘留を与えようとするのでしょうか。彼女が言ったように、ダイブがないので、各ダイブでガムボールが何個あるかはわかりません。0グループに分割するという概念は、ここでは実際には当てはまりません。
Look, if you don't speak English, I'm going to give you an ultimate punishment day.
Excuse me? You don't ever speak to Jeff Sutphen like that. He is American, but Justin programmed him to speak Japanese, as he was inspired by many Japanese anime shows, and when Jeff speaks Japanese, the translations are in the video description, so we could know what he is saying.
Dani has a point. You might have seen Bobby, Tyler and Courtney speak Japanese before.
That does it. The whole class has detention for 25 hours.
There he is, Mr. Taylor. This is the one who has been posing as a teacher, sent me an Apple Buddy Bro to detention just for getting a math problem right, made 2 other students divide by 0 and tried to give Jeff Sutphen an ultimate punishment day just for speaking Japanese.
Potato Bowser, what is your problem? I can't believe you would come into our classroom without permission, and also, you tried to get students to divide by 0, and on top of that, you even tried to give Jeff Sutphen an ultimate punishment day just for speaking Japanese when Justin actually programmed him to speak Japanese. That it. Get out right now.
Potato Bowser, we can't believe you trespassed into a private school and sent students to detention just for getting the math problem right.
But Potato Lincoln, Potato Luan, Potato Lynn, and Potato Lucy, I was bored, for crying out loud.
We don't care. You also gave students detention just because they couldn't divide by 0.
On top of that, you also tried to give Jeff Sutphen an ultimate punishment day just for speaking Japanese when Justin actually programmed him to speak Japanese. You're grounded for a week.
Go to your room or else we will send you to the mental people's homes.